Hello Aquarius, welcome to your February 2019 reading. This is for Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Aquarius, let's take a look at your oracle cards. From Le Vampire, you've pulled the card of the anti-hero. A maverick, risk taker, rule breaker. Perhaps that's you. You know, the energy around this card is interesting because I actually feel like you've done a really good thing, but you may not be being recognized for it. Somehow. Now, the truth is that you have done a very good thing. You are a good person, a safe person, and you really should be acknowledged for doing this good thing. But I get the sense that it won't happen as quickly as you would like. That's the energy that I get from this. You know, if people don't recognize your goodness or that you're coming from a good place when you're doing something here, Aquarius, try not to take it too much to heart. Do not allow this to prevent you from doing what you're urged to do, and do not allow all the moments perhaps where you have been unlike your best self to define you. The truth is that you, just as much as anyone, are a mixture of what people could call good and bad. And what is taking place now is a kind of working your way through what you feel you must do to rebalance the ledger in your life. It's that kind of energy. Whereas it seems like maybe you've been someone who has been viewed as someone who hasn't been doing the right thing for a while, but now you want to rebalance that energy. The thing is, from the Witch's Wisdom, you've pulled the card of hand fasting or union. Now this speaks about commitment, joining together with another person. As your overall energy from the Osho Zen, you've pulled the card of flowering. Now with this one, it's very, very similar to it's very similar to the Queen of Wands energy, actually. And I feel that that's a really nice energy. You know, in this deck it's called the Queen of Rainbows, but in actuality, in traditional tarot, it's the Queen of Wands. It's a very, very nice flowering energy, sexuality, very alive, full of possibilities. She snaps her fingers to the music of love. The sleeves of her garment here contain an abundance of seeds, and as the wind blows, the seeds will be scattered to take root where they may. She's not concerned whether they land on the soil or on the rocks. She's just spreading them everywhere in sheer celebration of life and love. Flowers fall on her from above, in harmony with her own flowering, and the waters of emotion swirl playfully beneath the flower on which she sits. So there seems to be some kind of shower happening here, a shower of blessings. You doing some really good action that involves union with another. I'm really liking the energy. It's just this situation where you feel like that you're not being recognized for doing the good thing that you really are doing. So let's see where this goes. I'll leave this as the overall energy. And for you, Aquarius, I'm going to be using the Tarot de la Nuit. For the person that you're focused on here, I'm going to be using the Crystal Visions. Now, I've already meditated on your energy, so let's cut these cards. And we'll start to focus in on what you have brought to this situation in the past, Aquarius. What has Aquarius brought to this situation in the past? What has Aquarius brought to this in the past? Oh, wow. Okay, that one just jumped out. Let's have a look. The Knight of Wands. Okay. You know, in the past it seems like you have taken some kind of action, brave action, passionate action. Towards what, though? You know, the thing with the Knight is that They can be a little bit fickle or flaky with their energies. So I'm wondering if that's you. Maybe you've rushed into something with a lot of passion and enthusiasm. But there's been some kind of change in the meantime, something that happened after this event. Let's take a look and see what the other person has brought to this in the past. The person that you are dealing with here. Let's have a look. 3 of Wands. Okay. You know, around this energy is, I feel around them there's also an energy of taking some kind of action. It may be that they took action on a certain plan, maybe a plan that they'd had for a while. I see it as growth, expansion. You know, for some reason I get an energy here that you've both moved away in the past. But it's something that I don't know. I get an energy around this of certainly of the other person doing it in order for their own growth, their own success. Let's take a look and see where you currently stand with this, Aquarius. The Star in reverse. Okay. All right. Well, in your case, I get the sense that you've started out, you've taken some kind of action in the past, but now things seem to have taken a turn, and I did get that. Again, that's that fickle kind of energy, something that started out passionately. You really embraced this change. You went for it with all guns blazing here. You just went for this change. It seems like now something has happened here in order for you to change your perspective. There's a little bit of pessimism around this. You're feeling that things are not going the way that perhaps you'd planned. Let's see where the other person stands. Where does this other person stand with this? 10 of Cups in reverse. Okay. All right. Well, it seems like whatever is they went towards is not working as well. It's an unhappy kind of family situation or an unhappy partnership. May or may not involve children, but I feel it's more about getting that happily ever after. It doesn't seem to have panned out, or it doesn't seem to have, you know, in the past I think this person wanted this very badly. Have they achieved it? No. It doesn't look like it. Let's take a look and see where you hope to stand with this in the future here, Aquarius. King of Cups. Now, as your energy, male or female, you may have some water in your chart, but if not, it's mainly about you wanting to feel emotionally stable. This is where you want to get to. I think in the past something's happened. You've kind of acted on with a lot of passion. There's a lessening of that now. It seems like things haven't gone your way or according to plan, but you're wanting to get back on track here. You're wanting to feel more in control of your emotions. It's all about emotional stability and taking responsibility also. You know, that's the thing. It seems like it's going to be up to you. If you're not feeling that something is right, and that you may sense that there's something more or something better, I get the sense it's going to be up to you to take that action, to change that within yourself. Now, where the other person hopes to stand with this in the future. Where does this other person hope to stand with this? 2 of Cups. Okay, well, love. They seem to have not found it, but I do feel that they are wanting this, perhaps with you. I feel like this is something that you've both moved away from in the past, both, strangely enough, enthusiastically. But now it doesn't seem to have worked out for either one of you, and now I think you both want to perhaps reconcile, get back together, make this commitment. With the Two of Cups and the card of union, I think it's fairly obvious here that there's still love between you, Aquarius. Let's take a look and see how you're viewing this person. How is Aquarius viewing this person? Okay, we will take the Nine of Wands, and we'll keep this other card as the clarifier for the extended version. The Nine of Wands, how you're viewing this person. A survivor. It seems like they've gone through some kind of personal challenge, but they've come out the other side stronger, wiser. Maybe this is the learning experience that they had to go through here with this Three of Wands. Something that they had to go through in order to grow as a human being, really. Mature. Learn a lot of life lessons. Let's see how they're viewing you. How is this person viewing Aquarius? The Death card. Okay. They view you as also going through a difficult process of an ending. But it's an ending so that you can have a new beginning. Perhaps they see you as majorly or going through some kind of major change. It's a good change. It's a necessary change. And it seems like the death, I almost feel like they view you, it's the death of the old you. And that you're bringing something new to the table, or that you can bring something new to the table, something that you've also gone through, learned from, experienced, that's bringing about this transformation, this change, a rebirth, maybe becoming more mature with this King of Cups. Let's look at the doubts and fears. Doubts and fears for Aquarius. Page of Pentacles. Okay, so why are you doubting this new start? Are you even fearing offering this opportunity to start over, start fresh, to lay the groundwork for your future, possibly with this person? Why are you fearing this new start? Perhaps you're feeling that this other person may not be on board with you. Possibly. Let's take a look. What are the doubts and fears for the other person? Five of Wands. Okay, yeah. So they're fearing some kind of conflict, battles. Possibly this is what it was like before, or they may even see that this may have ended badly in the past, possibly, or ended in such a way as to cause reason for this person to think that they're going to come against resistance. So they don't want to battle with you. That's what I'm feeling. But I don't think you want to actually battle with them. I feel that this is just something that they are thinking is going to occur, possibly due to actions taken in the past. Now, when it comes to your challenge, let's take a look. Challenge for this air sign. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. Well, your challenge, we have the Page of Pentacles as your fear. We have the Knight of Pentacles as your challenge. So this may be you actually taking action on starting something fresh, something new, or reigniting, restarting something. Your challenge here is to look at your future in a very logical, practical way and put in the effort to achieve the results that you want, regardless of how you may be being viewed, is what I'm getting. Because I think what you want to do or what you're doing is a good thing, and you'll eventually be recognized for it. It's just that in the short term, it seems like others may be doubting you, or even straight up saying to you that you're doing the wrong thing. Perhaps. Let's take a look and see what the challenge is for the other person here. The Emperor. Okay. You know, it's possible that this other person's challenge here is to take control of their life. I don't think it involves another person. I was trying to think if this could be another person that they're challenged by. I don't think so, actually. I think it's more about them deciding what they want, thinking maturely, and getting organized. You know, with the Emperor and the Empress kind of energy, the Empress is someone who is able to nurture creativity or bring about the birth of ideas, of things, of people even. The Emperor is one who uses his strength as one who can organize some kind of action or effort. So we'll see where this goes in part 2, but it seems like this person needs to get their stuff together here in order to take some kind of action. This is their challenge. Now, and take control of a situation. Let's take a quick peek at the outcome here before we go to part 2. The extended version will be available on my Vimeo channel. The link will be below in the descriptions box. So if this is resonating, please join me there. Let's take a quick peek at the outcome for Aquarius. 3 of Swords, okay. And we also have the 4 of Swords in reverse. And we'll take one more. And the 3 of Cups in reverse. Interesting. You know, I see healing and recovery here from some kind of... For some, it's getting involved with a third party. The thing is, though, if this is something that you've gone towards in the past with this Knight of Wands energy, this third party, you've lost any kind of optimism about this. In actual fact, I think it may be ending, or it has ended. But the thing is that the energy that I'm picking up around this is that and for you, Aquarius, I get the sense that there's not going to be too much healing time needed from this. I think you're just going to move on from this. I do. Which is good. I mean, it's kind of a cliche with air signs, isn't it? That's an easy thing for some air signs to do, but that's what I'm picking up. It's moving on, healing, and starting again. I think getting yourself back out there after something that you went towards that didn't work out. Now, the other person's outcome, let's take a look at theirs. 7 of Cups. What's the outcome for the other person? The Wheel of Fortune and the Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay. Interesting. You know, with the Seven of Cups here, I see this is more about fantasizing. I don't think this person is actually doing anything, taking any kind of action. They want things to get better for them with this Wheel of Fortune. They may even be wanting something to come back into their life, to re-enter. Someone who needs to apologize, perhaps. Or it may even be that this person needs to apologize. I don't see action being taken on this, though. That's the thing here, Aquarius. Interesting. You know, I get for you with the card of the anti-hero. I think there's something that you're either doing or you want to do that is actually a really good thing, but you're not being recognized for it. I think you want to rebalance your ledger here. You may have felt like you have gone from, you may be being seen too much as a bad person rather than a good person. Now the truth is there's good and bad in everyone, but for some reason you're being viewed as more on the darker side of the ledger, let's just say that, and you want to rebalance it out. So there's something that you want to do that's actually a really good thing, but for some reason there's resistance, or other people are just not recognizing you for this. Now it seems to be in regard to some kind of union, because I see you as wanting to be seen with this King of Cups energy here as someone who has their emotions in balance. This other person seems to also want a union, possibly with you. I do feel it is with you, Aquarius, after something that hasn't worked out, an unhappy situation in their life. They do view you as having transformed, gone through a change. You see them as surviving some kind of difficulty. There's just this question of taking action. I don't think there's action being taken. So we'll see where this goes. In part 2, the link will be below in the descriptions box, lots to clarify, so I hope that you join me there if it's resonating, and that will be on the Vimeo channel. If I don't see you there, Aquarius, then I wish you all the best with this, and I will speak to you very soon for the mid-Februaries. Bye for now.